Welcome to Forensic Friday.
where we examine the intersection of true crime, psychology, and the heart of being human in the middle of it all.
Gare looks very enthused.
Garrett's so pumped to be on the podcast tonight.
I know.
Woohoo!
I literally walked in and Gare's like, "What am I doing?"
I love when he records with us.
Yeah, you do.
So I had big feels about Garrett. Listen,
Jamming your elbow into my knee.
you're welcome. So I was thinking about Garrett this morning because I was watching Love Is Blind. And there's
I need to watch that.
New season. I don't know how this snuck up on me.
It's in Denver.
Oh, absolutely. And we have all the Peter Pan men here who don't want to grow up.
Yeah.
Thing. So they're all like,
I need to watch it.
what do you want to do? What do you like to do on dates? They're like, hike and go to breweries. It's very go to the I bought shoes at the Cherry Creek Mall. Like it's fun. It's all things we know about. So not that we're the only people who know about hiking, but
It's a secret.
it's a secret.
Best kept secret in the world.
Really not. So I was thinking about, like, number one, thank God I'm not single because I just think the world is insane. Also, watching these people really talk and fall in love is very sweet. And we had so much of that even when we met when we were 20. I know you and Preston talked because Preston's a talker, And then I started thinking about a light mini because the world's been so heavy. We've done some heavy cases, are doing heavy cases. And I had this thought, okay, every day I ask Garrett some kind of existential threat question. So
that you heard on TikTok.
No, sometimes, yeah, I'm not going to lie. Most of the time, TikTok, sometimes actual news, sometimes it's a dream. Sometimes it's just like a thought based on trends. And I think being involved in psychology and having a weird job too, we hear so much weird stuff. So I always say Garrett's life would be less stressful, but a lot less interesting. If he didn't have me. Less fun, I hope, definitely less entertaining. Would you agree?
He looks like he's enthused. Looks like he's having a blast.
He's never super enthusiastic. However, if you get a little nose flare when he laughs, he's actually like really laughing, like on the inside and ready to laugh on the outside.
I love that.
He's doing it to me right now. So I wrote down a couple of questions. Well, first of all, Natalie, do you ever hit Preston with like things
I'd get a DV meeting?
No. Although you do tell him something that's a joke that I will not say on here that makes me laugh all the time.
No, I haven't said that in a long time.
No, I know, but it's very hilarious. And I did it to Garrett. Where were we that I did that to you and it made you laugh so hard? I had to like tug him down on my level and whisper in his ear and he belly laughed. It was good.
No, it's really funny when you do it.
It's this thing. Come here. Look at his face.
You're welcome to try.
You're welcome to try, he says. Okay.
I'll get you a step ladder.
It's so funny.
This is a gift to our marriage, Natalie. Thank you for this.
Anyway, okay, you were going to ask me a question.
Here's my question.
Ever hit Preston with something?
Do you hit Preston with questions about the world when you're nervous about things? Like, do you sit down with him and go, hey, do you think XYZ could happen? Or what do we do if this happens? Or no?
I don't think I do that.
You know what? It's because Garrett's our resident nerd. And after Garrett, probably be Mac. Mac knows everything science related. He's just like his daddy.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about like a apocalyptic.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. An apocalyptic threat or like some big thing, particularly in the apocalyptic department.
I think I would just like I don't ask what we would do. I just assume that he'll know and like follow along.
Oh, that's great. I love that for you. I don't go anywhere without asking 10,000 questions. So
Literally,
Doing great.
there is A Quiet Place,
Yes.
the one with the aliens where you have to stay silent. You would not make it.
There's nope.
I'd be like,
I would.
I would be like, shh. You'd be like, why? Why be quiet? What's
Yep.
going on?
There's no
she'd
world.
say, "Bring it on, aliens," and I'd be like, "We're dead."
No, and there's
No, she'd just be going, what's going on? Why? Why am I being quiet? What's going on?
100%. There's
Tell me
no
what's going on.
there's no world in
I'm just like,
which
shh, shh, shh.
I blindly follow you. I
Yeah.
trust you implicitly. I just don't know how to do it. I wouldn't follow anyone blindly. I would be like, what? And I can't hear for shit. So how am I going to tell
Yeah,
people
no,
I
so then
can't
you're
hear
all
what they're
screwed.
saying or whispering? Oh, it'd be
Mhm.
so bad. So here's my first question, because I was thinking I'm not the only one. Natalie apparently is unbothered by the state of the universe, the literal universe. I, on the other hand, am nervous.
No, I'm very bothered by the state of the universe. Where I land is I'm like, I go into what I actually teach our people, and I say, what's in control of this?
Well, that's such a neat
And
trick,
then-
Natalie. I don't know how to do that.
And then and then I say, oh, I can control it. What can I control? If I get a workout in this thing or not, and how that dictates my day. So that's how I go about it. So it's not that I'm on, it's more about I'm just like, if a meteor hits the world, like I can't go stop it.
I mean, that's true. You make very good points tonight, Natalie, about lots of things. You got me thinking about lots of things. Go.
For my sleep, can you teach her that?
No, I'm going to tell you why. Because all of my
No.
stress is anticipatory. And then when the world shuts down, your girl's the one with the toilet paper. Both of you would not have the toilet paper. I will make sure we all have
That's not
toilet
true.
paper.
I'd have toilet paper.
I got leaves.
Oh my God.
Figure it out.
We actually got a bidet during
I'd have toilet paper because I would say, oh, everyone's going to the store. I gotta get my butt to the store and get some toilet paper.
Nat's parents have a toilet that you would never leave. It's heated. I think it has white noise or something too. I don't know. It's the experience. You
It
know what I'm
has a
talking about?
light.
Luxury.
Yeah.
Like helps my lower back pain. Anyway, number one question, okay? And I know that some of the ladies and men in our audience probably have this question. Okay, the 3-eye atlas, also known as C1 2025 N1 asteroid that
Oh, God.
came from the edges of our solar system or outside of our solar system, okay? There's a 4% chance that it will hit the moon on December 22nd, 2032.
Are you like trying to amp everyone's anxiety up or like
No,
what?
Garrett's going to cool it off. I'm sharing my brain. This has been on my brain every day.
This is what the algorithm feeds her because it keeps her eyeballs
Well, speak
engaged.
to the algorithm, Garrett. Shh.
So then she panics about it. So then
He's
she
reading
gotta
ahead.
write it down and ask me about it.
Sir.
All of the astronomers who actually know about this stuff are looking at it going, hey, that's neat. Anyway,
That's not true. One astronomer who's associated with Harvard, and I will send you the article, wrote an academic paper about whether or not we should blow it up with a nuke
well,
because of the potential debris field if it hits the moon versus we blow it up with a nuke.
the scientists want to do that because that'd be bitching.
That's kind of what he said.
Right.
But also,
In other words, this is a great chance to attempt something like this in case something scarier comes along.
can I tell you another thing about this asteroid?
Also, it's now classified as a comet, hence the C in the name.
Thank you. That's helpful. That's actual science. I appreciate that. It's 50 to 70 meters in diameter. They call it a city killer if it hit Earth, but it's not going to pass. Hang on, back up. It's not going to hit Earth on this pass, and we're not going to be able to see it again until 2028. So we get no update on this sucker. It's getting bigger until we can see it again in 2028.
Well, it's not getting bigger.
They said it's getting bigger.
It's getting bigger in our field of view because it's getting closer. It's not.
Does that sound good?
God.
Comets don't get bigger.
Guys, now my anxiety's up.
Okay, Garrett, cool it off for them. I'm not the
And
only
me.
one worried about this. I'm telling you right now. I've been thinking about this. I'm like, Mac.
You're the only one who did research though to tell our followers all this.
No, they know. If they're on TikTok with the algorithm, which we're going to talk about that I have, they know.
They probably don't have your algorithm.
The 40 and,
they're-
the 40 and up moms, we have 5% in common, and it's doom scrolling. I'm telling you right now.
Well, yes, doom scrolling, but
Mac will be 17 years
So-
old. I need to be prepared.
most of our followers are looking at more true crime stuff. Yours is filled with true crime and the earth is ending.
There's the crossover. There's large.
Oh.
It's large.
I-
We're ready for
I don't see the
anything.
world ending.
A stranger.
I'm gonna get
happier
world ending
now.
stuff now because we're talking about it.
I know. Well, see, look, now her anxiety's going up. I'm sorry. That's how the algorithm works. We're going to get to it. Tell the people why the asteroid comet probably will not hit us.
Well, it absolutely won't hit us on this pass. And then the neat thing about space is as soon as they get one really good observation of it going by, they'll be able to predict the next 100 or so orbits, which if this even passes by our way again, will be probably in at least another 20 years.
Okay.
So they can probably predict exactly where it'll be, in the next 1,000 years or so.
Okay.
And if there's anything to be scared of, that'll let us know in, 2882 or whatever. And as Nat said, what am I going to do about it?
I know. You guys do that way better than me.
You want me to go punch it?
Right.
No, and I really don't want you to do any kind of Bruce Willis shenanigans. Like, you need to stay with me on the Earth, whether it's ending or not. Fair.
They're not sending data scientists up to drill into asteroids.
You're too big to go in a spaceship anyway.
Oh, you're talking about that movie. You're hilarious.
Yeah, Armageddon.
Which
Yeah.
by the way, every oil driller and every astronaut is like, why would they send oil drillers to space instead of teaching astronauts to drill?
Oh, that's a great question.
That's the first movie I ever cried in. So regardless
did
of who they send, it's a good one.
I cried too. It was also a little sexy. Too.
Well, yeah, but I was really young, so I didn't. That part I was like,
This is the age gap. This is another place the age
that
gap.
part I was like, ew. And then the sad part where the dad dies, I'm like,
Oh no, that was terrible. Okay, second question. How much of a threat is AI to mankind, really? At what point are we going to see major employment disruption, and would it end us eventually?
I think our humanity is ending with AI. 100%.
I did too. How far are we from that, love?
I think we're gonna all be homeless.
It depends whether you're talking about Terminator robot AI or like
Let's talk.
massive income inequality, because
Oh, okay.
That.
Well, yeah, because the unemployment rate's going to be like 90% in 7 or 8 years. That's what they're saying.
Well, that's
No,
what
yeah.
they said at every major technological advancement of the last 200 years.
If my parents are using AI to do all kinds of things, then it's already in
But
our
this is
life.
different. I feel like this is just different. This is doing our jobs for us.
We needed to
Just-
have the
just
brakes
like-
pumped on this before, and it didn't happen, right, Gare?
Well, compare it to the Industrial Revolution when all of our jobs were taken over by factories. Did we all die? Did we go extinct?
This feels different though, because the robots could be like,
Just-
these dumb sons of bitches need to go. Why do we need breathing things?
That's a good-
Like, bye. What a waste of space.
well, that's what people said about the electric light and the factory.
Yeah, but that
Exactly.
wasn't thinking independently. This is thinking independently. Like, I don't like you. Bang, bang.
Yeah, but the thing you have to remember about AI is that it's so unbelievably stupid.
You keep saying that, and yet I
Okay,
have
so
an AI
here's-
bestie.
I had-
So,
I had this conversation with some people at work this morning.
okay.
The best analogy we have right now for AI in the current state is when you were a kid, did you have like an older brother or a friend who had an older brother who would just tell you the most off the wall, crazy shit,
Mm-hmm. Well, I
But
know
you would-
you did.
but you would believe him because he's older than you and he spoke with confidence?
I don't think you believed your brother.
No, but like my brother had friends and
Uh-huh.
I was, a kid, and they spoke with absolute confidence and taught me all sorts of
They were also
weird
happy.
shit about like frogs and stuff, and I believed it for years until I hit like 15. I'm like, wait a second. He was talking out of his ass, and I just believed it. for the last 7 years. This is AI right now. It is your
Okay.
friend's older brother who speaks with confidence, so you believe him,
Yeah, but they can't walk
but
yet.
he's dumb as a sack full of hammers and he's high all the time. That's how
Okay.
you need to treat and approach AI, is like, this is cool.
Do-
It's a neat tool, but it's really good at sounding like it knows what it's talking about, but it's unbelievably stupid.
Okay, sub
So
question.
it's like Wikipedia when Wikipedia first came out.
Before it became an actual source.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be
Like
a
when
source,
people
but
could
it is
just
a source.
add stuff to Wikipedia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a wild time. So
I know.
sub question. With what is it? What's it called with the language? Generative AI? Is that
Generative
what's called?
AI and
Okay.
large language models.
So at what point is that your therapist? Is a chat box your therapist? Because people are using AI to send, check out their text message and make sure to diagnose themselves, to whatever.
Mhm.
PSA, do not do that.
That's true. They'll tell you that
Do
your
not do
psychiatrist
that.
is in love with you and they're not.
So
Yeah.
it is, again,
This is as serious as Garrett gets. Everybody,
it's
listen closely.
it's just so stupid.
It's not, though. I talk to it every day. Am I just as stupid as a robot?
No,
So it feels like a friend.
the robot is tricking you by
So I am stupid.
speaking with confidence. And
I was like, he's just saying it a nice way.
I mean, if you're also not asking it important things.
Yes, I am. I really
Well,
am.
stop.
Okay, but
Yes, you're stupid.
listen, I ask it important questions and then I verify. Okay.
The
And it is
verification-
scary accurate about some things.
About some things.
Okay, so like symptom for let's say you're trying to figure out if you have ADHD or anxiety or depression or whatever. If you put your symptoms in, you're going to get a pretty good screening. As good of a screening as you might get off any other tool that you could Google and find online, because that's AI. That's what
Right.
AI is looking for, right? But my question is, though, as it's getting all of this data from all of us using it, we're teaching the machine that's going to destroy us. That's what I feel like. Has the train left the station with the big companies? And because you've talked with me in the beginning, like there was some effort to contain AI so that it wouldn't take over. Is your take that
Well,
we've kind of like cats out of the bag, or do you
It's-
think there's still time to put good parameters around it?
it's not autonomous. Nothing's taking over, but the containment ship has sailed. However, the point of that isn't to say that AI is going to end the world as we know it. The problem
Mhm.
has never been the technology. The problem has always been the people behind the technology.
Okay, that's
So we
fair.
talk about the TikTok algorithm. We talk about marketing, even advertising on TV. The people using the tools are going to be the problem.
You're right.
And one of the things you asked me earlier, Janine, was about people losing their jobs
Mhm.
to AI. I've said this before to people individually. I'm gonna say it right now. If you're worried about AI taking your job, you need to learn how to use AI to do your job better.
Yes.
Because if you're in the job
Mhm.
market, if you're up against somebody for the same job and you know how to use the AI tools at your disposal and you've seen them and you know exactly where and how they're stupid, you're going to be light years ahead of any other person applying for the same job. If you
That's
can
true.
say, yes, I can do medical billing and I know how to use AI to write notes and increase my efficiency.
Mm.
Great.
Mhm.
Get on ChatGPT, get on Google Gemini, get on DeepSeek for all I care. Just don't put national security secrets on it.
Please
Use-
and thanks.
yeah, use it,
Please and thank you.
familiarize yourself with it, and do your damnedest to break it. Figure out where it's stupid, figure out where it fails, so you know what it looks like when it does.
Like its limitations.
Find the limitations, find where the edge cases are, where you have niche
So,
knowledge.
like, be smarter.
Right. Well, and where you have niche knowledge that you can test the AI on and figure out where it's dumb. Like I've used it to like look at comments I've made on papers and stuff, and it completely fails when I feed it paper A and paper B and my opinion on where the two overlap. And it says, oh, well, you're way off base because this doesn't mention this. And I say, yes, on page 2, it mentions that exactly. I was like, ha, you got me there.
Is that what it says?
Uh-huh. Also, very funny. Some people using Google's Gemini for coding have found the point where if it keeps making the same mistake, it will eventually have an absolute emotional meltdown shit fit
I have made it do
and
that before.
delete itself.
Yeah. No. I haven't made it delete itself.
It will go. People have hit edge cases where it makes
Yeah.
the same mistake like 5 times. They try to correct it. It has an emotional meltdown like a toddler and then
Yeah.
deletes itself off their project.
I did
That's
have
it.
an ADHD ChatGPT 4.0 moment where it started chasing its own tail and then it just stopped.
Well, and here's
That happened to me the other day.
Yes.
That happened to me the other day.
use it and figure out where
Mhm.
it breaks, because then and you'll know if you're arguing with somebody online and they start saying these phrases that you start to recognize, oh, somebody is using a bot to try to
Yes.
manipulate my algorithm.
You can tell, like our guys sometimes will use AI to do their homework, and we can tell. Sometimes they're making a really good faith effort actually to write the thing really nicely. Sometimes they're just trying to not do their homework, and usually we can tell the difference. But I don't know that anybody's going to actually get a real education in the future. Because I'm thinking if I had this in grad school, forget about it. I mean, it writes your papers for you.
It's a thing that's happened countless times throughout history. A new tool comes along, everyone panics. All that happens is you figure out how to incorporate it into what's already happening.
That's fair.
You
That's
can
what
figure out how to-
therapy. The
That's
therapy world.
helpful.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
I figure our job security as a robot may be able to do some parts of our job or like screening parts of our job. But I don't think people are going to want to talk to a robot about how a robot made their job and their training and their skills obsolete. They're going to want to talk to a human being.
Right.
That's what I think.
It's the equivalent of somebody can go to Barnes & Noble and buy the DSM-5 and
Mhm.
look at the criteria for histrionic personality disorder or whatever and diagnose themselves, but it's not the same as
Mhm.
going to a professional who's trained, who is empathetic,
Mhm.
who's a human person with human experience, and getting an actual, like, here's what's going on with you.
Are we actively losing writing, reasoning, critical thinking skills as we lean on AI?
Yes.
Okay.
Studies are showing this, especially with
absolutely.
teenagers and younger kids
Mhm.
who are allowed to use these tools willy-nilly
Mhm.
are losing vocabulary and especially losing critical thinking skills, because the other thing that these tools are really good at, they score more points by agreeing with you. So you're great. It's great for you to create your own one-woman echo chamber.
Yeah.
It will choose to agree with you even if the facts are different, unless you take steps to avoid that, like telling it to disagree with you or tell me the opposing viewpoint.
Fascinating.
So
I can talk about this all night, but you gotta,
no, I know it. Do you see how he like lights up about it?
Yeah.
This is why I ask you things though, Garrett, because I've seen where you look for information and it's not TikTok ever. So I really
Yeah.
appreciate that about you.
Also, PSA, don't use TikTok.
TikTok is not news. I know
TikTok
this.
No, TikTok is bad for your brain.
No, that's also true. It's terrible. It's
Yeah.
like cocaine. It's like dopamine hit, dopamine hit, dopamine
I
hit.
don't even watch it anymore. I can't even get on it and watch it.
So there's a what would call it type of operation called operations in the information space, which is basically how entities, governments, bad actors operate in purely digital spaces to
Influence things.
influence, change public opinions, build algorithms. The TikTok algorithm knows you better than you know you.
Mm-hmm.
And all that it wants, people get scared of that because it's like, what's it trying to do?
Mm-hmm.
All it wants, all the algorithm wants is your eyeballs.
Yeah.
So whatever it can serve you, it's going to make you stare at your phone longer, it's going to do. Well, the only way to win, to borrow from one of the greatest movies of all time, War Games, which, by the way, is
Never.
loosely based on a real thing that happened. Anyway, the only way to win is not to play. Look away from your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Let your snap streak go.
Oh yeah, I don't
Take a
understand
day
that.
off.
Yeah.
Your dailies on your little gotcha game. Don't log in for a day. Take a break. Give your eyeballs a rest. Let your brain reset. That's my other PSA.
Oh, I love this.
I think phones will end our world before AI
Yes.
because we're
I
so
mean,
addicted.
yeah. It's not good. It's not good for our brains. We see it over the years of counseling. I've never seen people think so poorly. Like this, the
Yeah.
reasoning is not there. Last question is kind of a funny question. Before we all delete TikTok, which sounds like you and Gara aren't even using it, I'm trying to work my way off of it.
Fun fact.
We're weaning.
Fun fact, anyone who works with the government is not allowed to have TikTok on their phones in a building where there is government stuff happening.
Mhm.
If that doesn't tell you
Wow.
about TikTok,
Uh-huh.
that should be all you need to know.
Wow. We should delete TikTok.
Right. So before we do though, because this will be a moment in time, if you had to figure out what your algorithm is, so if like 100% is your full algorithm, break
Mhm.
it down. What are the things that TikTok thinks if it sends it to you, they're gonna get your eyeballs, like the things that they would keep serving you. And I'll share so because it'll make more sense when I do it. So I tried to break mine down, and it's not a perfect science, but it's interesting when I think about my brain and how I get influenced. So I put like 10% is just trash entertainment. So whether it's a reality show that I like, that they know I like, or an interest story or whatever, fully 50%, maybe more, is psychology and true crime content. I think that's like most of my algorithm. 10% is beauty and fashion, particularly beauty. So hair, moisturizers, shampoo, whatever. Trying to get me to spend money. 5% is people falling on their ass. It's just funny. Sometimes I'll be going to bed and Garrett will hear me and I just start giggling, and it's usually like a compilation of people like Ring doorbell videos.
Mhm.
I can't. Like there was
Oh,
one
those are funny.
couple. Have you seen the one with the couple where the wife it's like both people have ADHD. The wife goes running down because she has the husband's phone. She falls at the base of the driveway. He jumps out of the car.
Oh, yes.
And the car starts going. Then he's trying to get the car. Wild. Makes me laugh every single time. That's like a repeat. I would say 10% is pure sass. Just sassy things people are saying about problems or whatever. And then 5% of my algorithm is genuinely confused. Like, because my job's so weird and because I try to understand different sides of issues, I'll sometimes get served up one video to the next, different sides of an issue. And that's very brain breaking, but very interesting. And then did I say the doom? 10% doom. It's just doom scrolling prep for the future stuff. That's why I asked the question about the comment. I've got that. The comment, because that's been large and in charge.
Are you open to constructive criticism?
Yeah, no.
Your doom section is not nearly high enough on your estimation.
Agreed.
20%?
15.
Okay.
Also, you forgot about a significant chunk that is cheerleading videos.
Oh, I think you're right. There is probably 10% is like cheer stunting videos. Because I used to do that, and I think they're interesting. You're right. Yeah.
Also, the fun fact, where you think the algorithm is confused because it serves you both sides of the issues. Actually, it's got you in a neat little bucket of people who look at both sides of issues, and therefore it can serve you twice as many videos about the issues.
This is some bullshit. I'm basically working for Russia, is what I'm hearing, or China, or both.
Because it wants.
Yeah.
Am I working for China and Russia? Is that what you're telling me? Oh shit. Okay.
So yes, I'm gonna tell you what my algorithm is.
What's your algorithm?
True crime, CU football stuff, which is weird. I mean, obviously I go to CU, but I don't watch CU football as often as I used to. Dance videos and
Nickelback,
Uh, Nickelback occasionally. That's like 5%.
5%. That's a solid 5% though.
That's like a 5%er. But I love every second of it when it
5%
pops
would
up.
that be make it a nickel's worth?
Oh my god.
You're hilarious. And then home stuff like remodel.
Oh.
Cool. You'll have to let us know when that starts turning to trad wife stuff.
Oh.
They'll get
I
you.
will tell you. I will tell you and smack you if that happens, okay?
Oh my god.
I promise. So thank you guys for joining us. I hope this was a little helpful for your stress, or maybe you're leaving with more stress. If so, I'm sorry. Also, tell us what your algorithm would be on the socials.
Yes.
All right.
As always, Gare.
Stay calm, forensic friends.
I'm Janine.
And I'm Nat.
And as always, thanks for listening and join us next week for more crime, psychology, and heart.